Hi. This practice is meant to be done after you've warmed up, either with the morning movement video that I've made available on YouTube or with some other warm-up like sun salutation. When you're starting to warm up, make sure that you've used the core a little bit and begin to warm up the shoulders as well, because we're going to focus on the core of the body and the deep hip rotators and stabilizers. So begin by lying down on your side so your head rests on your arm. Take your shoulders away from your ears and then lift up the underside of your waist. Draw the lower abdominals in and lift your pelvic floor so you're stable through the center first. This top hand can help you balance a little. Lift up your top leg and internally rotate it so your thigh and your knees start to point down towards the floor. And as you inhale, take your big toe to the front. As you exhale, make an arc with your big toe, like you're drawing a rainbow with it, and keep the leg straight as you tap the ground behind you. So as you inhale, you take the big toe forward. This is generally the easier part of the movement. Exhale, keep drawing in your abdominals, lifting your waist, and internally rotating that leg with no strain in the lower back. You may have to keep that big toe slightly lifted if you're feeling strain or tension in the low back area. If this is easy for you, you can add a TheraBand, one of those stretchy bands that you knot and tie into a circle. Put that around your ankles so that you have some resistance and you're pushing against the elastic band as you make the foot travel through this arc. Take this a few more times, keeping this internal rotation and the straight leg. Slowly finding your balance so that you don't need this top hand. And keeping the shoulders away from your ears, relaxing the jaw. And once you begin to feel this deep in the hip, and again, with practice, you may need to use that TheraBand around your ankles to get the resistance of the leg pushing against the elastic band to really start to strengthen those muscles more. Then come up onto your elbow, lift the underside of your waist again, and bend your knees. As you inhale, lift your hips, maybe just an inch at first. Start to strengthen the shoulders, and again, don't let them creep up by your ears. Press them back towards the wall behind you and away from your ears. Make a fist with your bottom hand. Keep lifting the hips. As you get stronger, they'll go higher, and then reach that top arm up. Keep your top hand just about over your nose in space. Don't let it fly behind you, because that'll compromise the alignment of the shoulder. In fact, press that hand forward slightly, as if you had a wall in front of you could press into. And then inhale as you lower your hips, maybe an inch, maybe almost all the way to the floor. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower, and exhale as you lift. Just one more time. Finding that deep breath, either the yogic ujjayi breath or the Pilates breath is good for this sequence. Then extend the legs, take your top leg, cross it over. Now you may already feel a stretch here in this top leg, or you may want to take your hand not to the knee but to the thigh, and then lift your straight leg. Spread the toes. Draw in the abdominals again, lifting your waist away from the floor, and look at your big toes on that straight leg as you draw small circles the size of a baseball or softball. Try to draw that same circle each time with your toe, and then reverse that circle, going the opposite way. Deep, steady breath. As you exhale, slowly take that leg down, and keep the top leg where it is at first. As you're learning this side modified plank pose, stamp into that foot, lift your hips, reach the top arm high. And as you become stronger here and this posture is more familiar, shoulders away from the ears, stack your legs. This takes a lot of strength, so build up to it slowly, whether your leg is in front of you or the legs are stacked. Once again, inhale, lower the hip, and then exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Just one more time. Inhale, lower, and as you exhale, lift, shoulders away from the ears, and slowly come on down. View this video again to take the other side with all of the same reminders.